One, two, 3.
Okay, I'm back down here in the woods. I've been waiting for it to cool off a little bit because I knew a lot of work I had to do down here. This is where I had one of the cameras at last year. I left the strap on here to kind of let me know. This one was seeing right through here, and I had all kinds of stuff here. The hole is still here from where they dug in the ground trying to get the corn. That's been, gosh, I don't know, 6-8 months ago. But that's the tree that I had it on. I'm gonna carry I got this feeder. I'll show it to you when I get down there. This is where I was at. I'm gonna go straight down that way some, find a clear spot, because there's some clear spots I can see kind of down in there already, and find me kind of a clear spot and put a feeder down there. Once I get down there, we'll turn it back on and see exactly where I put it. Now this is one of the things my wife gave me for Christmas, is a battery organizer for AA's. Now, the cool thing about this is that one row is 8 batteries, okay? One whole row this way is 8 batteries. That's how many batteries it goes into a trail camera. So I can sit here and count the rows that I've got and tell how many batteries worth of camera, how many cameras worth of batteries that I have. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras right here. I can power up 6 cameras right here. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat, that they come in rows of 8. So I got both of them filled. She gave me 2 of them. I got both of them slam full. So this is where I decided to put the feeder. This is that old ammo box converted into a feeder. I got I'm gonna put some feed in this one. Like, this is my attractant. I brought it with me. I'm not gonna pour it out until I put the feed out. But I just got it. And hey, look, this sucker will be here longer than me and you and anybody else put together. I just got it ratcheted to the tree in the back, pretty tight. I don't think it's going anywhere. I got it probably about a foot off the ground, maybe. Yeah, about a foot off the ground. It's down here in this little hollow. It's swampy right in there, right on the other side. There's a creek that runs right down through here. The first trail cameras that I put out over here, I put one over there at the creek, and I'm probably gonna put another one over there kind of close to it. But that creek runs from way back over there, all the way down through here to the light line, power line, where I got another camera, just in the power line, shining over the ryegrass. And it just runs right there. There's a lot of activity down here. I had a camera with no bait. Gosh, where was that thing? I think it was back in there. I just had a camera set up just, for the heck of it. And it was heavily used, and there was a lot of deer coming from that direction to this direction. And like I said, right up that hill there is where I had that other camera last year on that heavily traveled trail. So there's the thing. I'm gonna put the camera. I'll probably put it on that tree. I haven't made up my mind yet which tree I want to put it on, whether it be on that tree or that tree. Just don't know. That one's closer. So we'll see. We'll just have to see. All right, I wanted to show y'all what I got before it got too dark. It's getting dark down here in the woods. I got one more spot I need to go to too. This is the ammo box converted into the feeder. I got peanuts on either side. Got my attractant on either side. And what I got in here is a mixture of corn and apple pellets, I think is what it is. Apple pellets, I think. I'm not exactly sure. My uncle gave this to me, and I've been waiting to put it in this feeder once I got it set up. And I just waited and waited and waited until it's just too darn late to not put it up. So that's what I did. I got it all got this side done, and I went ahead and I'm gonna put my camera on this tree right there, so it shines right there. I'm gonna start it off on this tree. After next week, if I look at the pictures and I don't like them, or the videos and I don't like them, then I'll move it to that tree there. But I think that'll be good. I think that's a good enough spot. We'll just have to see. On to the next site. Okay, like I said, it's getting dark out here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I got a jug of peanuts there, Gatorade bottle full of peanuts there, and the attractant there. The camera is on that middle tree. You see the three trees together right in the center? It's on that middle tree. This is where I had it set up on a trail last year, in there about another 100 yards. This is this way at the other end of the trail. And it's pretty self-evident, I believe, that something's coming through here. So, plus the creek is right down there, probably another 40 yards down there, 50 yards maybe. But yeah, right there where you see the woods getting thick right there, that's where the landline is. So, I don't know if you can see, there's a field right in there. Anyway, that's where I got it. Kind of interested to see what kind of something comes through here. Okay guys, this is the day that I've been waiting for a while. It's supposed to turn off cold tomorrow, but it's supposed to warm back up later on in the week. So I mean, it's just, if I don't go ahead and do it, I'll lose my spot. Or I'll lose my shot here. Let me guide the sun. Man, where's that sun coming from? Anyway, right behind me is where I plan to go in at. I'm gonna go in here. Tell I got it marked right here from where I met it before when I was scouting out a place to go in. This place right here seems as good as any. It's about halfway down between the power pole camera and the road back that way. So the sun's rough. We're gonna go in here and see what we can find. Okay, so I've cut about, I don't know, 75 yards back in these woods, and every bit of it was just that thick. In fact, this is actually kind of thin down, as thick as some of the stuff I cut through. But I cut a trail. The trail was already here. I just made it wider. That's what I like to do. I don't have to cut another trail. For one thing, it'd kill me. Another thing, it's just easier to do. So I cut it all the way back here, and I had my eye on this little green patch right here, and I thought it was going to be bigger than what it was. But it's just that's all it is. But it's an open spot, and the reason it's open is because there's a lot of traffic through here. The reason there's a lot of traffic through here is because there's some water through here. You can see all the tracks and stuff in here. Same way back in there. There's a pine thicket right there. I mean, it is right there. But I'm too tired to cut the rest of the way right there today. So I'm gonna come back down here with my axe. I've been using a machete to cut all this stuff. Cut all that with a machete. So, got that. I'm gonna bring my axe back down here. It's good and sharp. A little hatchet, more or less. I don't know if I'm gonna try to go in there or there. Probably there, because I don't think, some of those trees back in there, some are twisted root, and they just come up and twist. There's 4 or 5 big thick roots. It's probably about 2 inches thick, and I don't want to hack through that crap. This right here is probably the easier way. It's muddy, but I think if I can kind of get up on that bank a little bit and go that way, because there's the nearest pine tree. See the pine thicket right there? That's just a lot of cutting. It'd take me 2 or 3 hours to cut through that stuff. So I'm gonna get my my hatchet. I would bring my chainsaw down here, but it's just too much crap. Having to lug a chainsaw down here, so I can bring my little hatchet with me down here next time I cut it out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put a little corn out right here and some attractant. It's supposed to rain tonight, but I'm gonna put it right there. I already got my camera set up right there, so that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see what we can get.